Good morning, my friends. Hello, welcome to yeah, another stream, another week, another Monday. I'm a little bit later than my usual time because we switched to wintertime here this weekend here in Germany, and I'm just laughing about myself because I got it wrong in the community tab where I was like, oh, I should tell people that I'm not streaming the usual time, but I wrote I will be an hour earlier than usual. And I made the same mistake with my daughter in the US. I told her, yeah, we will be 8 hours apart, but we're only 6 hours apart now. So, yeah, it's always confusing for me. I struggle with this, but yeah. And it will only be for, actually, I don't know when you will switch, you guys in the US, but I think it will only be for 2 weeks, and then we will be back to our normal time difference. Yeah, complicated. Yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Oh, November 3rd. Oh, this is already next weekend. So just for 1 week, we will be doing this at a little bit of a different time. And I'm wondering, is the UK, did they, yeah, I can look this up later. I look it up every time we have a time switch. I'm always wondering, where in the world are you guys, and what's the time there, and when will you switch, or do you even switch? Some countries don't switch times, and but I'm also now using the unpaid StreamYard version, as you can see, probably with the powered by StreamYard sign there. And usually I think I should have had a logo of mine here. That's gone. But otherwise, I was a little bit afraid that I would lose all my intro videos. I saved them, my outro video and everything. But I think the background is gone that I had, my normal background. Oh, you cannot see it right now. So nothing, no major changes so far, except that I will be using StreamYard this week. I have to track the time I'm streaming, because I can use StreamYard only for 20 hours a month without having to pay. So, and I don't want to stream and suddenly the stream will be cut off because I wasn't looking at the time. So I'm probably will use StreamYard this week, and next week I will test out another platform, and the week after maybe even the third one. We will see how I feel. Maybe I think some of the streaming platforms allow streaming as much as I would like, so maybe I will just switch to another platform in the long run that doesn't restrict my streaming hours. So that's that. Yes, like I said, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Let's just look at the comments first. Showing up massively early because I didn't realize the time change for you. LOL. Good morning, Anya. Hope you're having a good start to the day. Yeah, I hope you also have a wonderful evening, JC. That's when I realized, like, damn it, I wrote it wrongly. It's later, not earlier. Emmy is here. Good morning. And yeah, the time switch in the US is on November the 3rd. And when is it in the UK, Emmy? I downgraded to free as I barely stream now. Yeah, it makes sense. It's too expensive to, especially when you have the yearly plan. I think it was like $200. I don't remember. I'm bad with this, but yeah, and I told you guys before they made it more expensive, almost the double the amount, like almost $400. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. That's too much. Yeah, I only posted the community tab post like 1 hour ago. I wanted to do it yesterday, but I forgot, and so yeah, probably no one even saw it. It was too late. Yeah, but yeah, I'm actually happy that StreamYard kind of forced me to switch things up a little bit, to change, to get out of my routines. I mean, I'm not really here now. It's the same as per usual. But I was also thinking, because I was talking to a friend yesterday, that I feel like always starting with tarot cards. I want to switch up the game a little bit there as well, although I still will show you today's tarot card. But I was thinking maybe I can also do like share a poem with you guys, or a quote that inspired me during while I was reading or something. So I want to use the changes I'm going through to yeah, just be a little bit more creative again with everything during the stream. I mean, we can change stuff all the time if we want to, so makes life more exciting. That's the card I got for today. Divination. And take a breath, take it twice. Insightful reflections are guided by light. Beautiful card again. And I think this one is telling us to, that was actually also something I talked about with my friend yesterday, that sometimes it's really helpful for me to just sit down, have a cup of tea, and wait for 5, 10, 15 minutes what comes up, like really slowing down, and then doing the thing that comes up in my mind, like that's, for instance, how I went about doing the taxes. I felt like suddenly, okay, now is the right moment to do it. Now I have the energy and the capacity to do it. So um, it was no problem for me to start and to do this thing that I actually don't enjoy. So sometimes when you follow more your inner guidance, it helps you with structuring your day and getting things done that uh, and also not getting distracted by like numbing things like Netflix or YouTube. When you just step away from those distractions and really sit down and take a breath and wait what comes up, then you will get like an idea, oh, I should actually do this or that, because our brain doesn't like boredom probably and will remind us of more important things maybe than watching YouTube. Yeah, that was just this this comes up when I see this card. Take a breath, take it twice. Insightful reflections are guided by light. I didn't even get to say goodbye to you guys on Thursday's stream because I had some major internet issues. Oh no, halfway through the stream. The network was having a major outage. Lasted for 2 days? Does it mean you didn't have internet for 2 days? Oh, that's interesting. What happened? Me just talking about stepping away from the screen, and I can imagine when you're forced into that, it's not as fun. So yeah, oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I also didn't really have time to talk to you guys. You didn't miss that much on Thursday because the landlord was here and I was distracted. So I just started 2 sprints after, without taking a little break in between, and also said hi very quickly, like, okay, I have to go. Bye. So you didn't miss a lot on Thursday. Okay, let's sprint. I prepared some tea, a tea timer. Here we go. Enjoy first 40 minutes. Have fun. Okie dokie, my friends. That was sprint number 1. How did everybody do? Oh yeah, I need to start drinking coffee. I already prepared it. I was just collecting my thoughts. Just as the sprint ended, I was thinking that it's NaNoWriMo soon. Friday, is the 1st November, first day of November. So because I'm thinking about that because I will need to kind of rewrite this. I don't know if you can call it a rewrite. It's more like I know what changes I need to make style-wise, mainly. So I want to do some changes with the style of writing to make more clear that the main character is an artist and sees the world through artist's eyes. Then I want to I want to do some changes in this manuscript. I feel a little bit overwhelmed right now, thinking of having to go through this again. But yeah, and then the thought came up that it's NaNoWriMo. Maybe I can use this as a motivation for me, like to work through it in November and prepare it this week. What exactly am I going to do? And yeah, those are my thoughts right now. Oh, I'm sorry. JC, that startled me. LOL, I was watching a video and I was like, hey, that voice doesn't sound like the person I'm watching. And I was like, oh, that's Anya. Oh yeah, and coming back to what you said at the beginning of the sprint about your 2 days without internet, and I forget how much we use the internet just in our day-to-day life to just do stuff or connect with our friends. Like we use apps for that as well. And you said that you use white noise that helps you sleep. Yeah, and suddenly no white noise in the background and sleeping struggles. Yeah, so crazy. But I'm glad your internet is back and that you're here. Emmy, I uploaded Peachtober. Yes, I wanted to ask you. I was thinking about you, how it's going. I mean, October's almost over. You started a little bit earlier with Peachtober. How are you feeling about it? Do you still enjoy it, or does it feel more like I'm happy when October? I'm happy when October is over. First cup of coffee, so yeah, we can share and drink together. Writing behind the scenes for the comic, yes, and correcting some pages. Yeah, I want to have a look at your comic because I saw that you already have published two parts of your comic, I think. And we also started reading Laura's is it middle grade horror novel with the kids, so it's fun. I'm not sure if they understand everything, but it's written very well. As JC already said, sometimes hard to find. I mean, we just started reading it, so there's still material to go through, but I really love the beginning of it. It's very, she's setting up everything very well, and yeah, so far I really like it. I did get a really I did get a really late October newsletter scheduled at the start of that sprint. I know it's late and I debated just waiting until November, but hey, October isn't over yet, so why not? Yeah, exactly, why not? When the energy is right now, do it now. Almost done with this. Want to do some writing or drawing next today. My weekend was swallowed by Nintendo games. Yeah, it's so interesting. I also watch myself how how the things I do change all the time. Like So sometimes I'm deep into reading and really enjoy it. Then I started painting by numbers. It's so much fun, and I've never done this before. My sister used to do it when she was a teen, maybe. So I got inspired to do this. So I had fun with that recently, and I don't know what. I finished a painting, so I want to switch to reading again. So yeah, I think it's okay to switch hobbies or stuff we want to do. Oh, see, you need the news on while you're sleeping. Oh, I couldn't. I need to hear people talking, but it can't be like a show or movie that's going to make me stay up and watch it. So I usually throw on the news. Yeah, but I can't imagine that. I'm just thinking of babies that also, because they're used to all those white noise, as you said, when they are still in the belly of in the mom's belly, and then they struggle when they have to sleep in a totally quiet room. And in my experience, sometimes my kids slept really well when we had a little get together with friends and we were sitting and talking, and the kids were sleeping on the couch or something like that. So it totally makes sense that people talking in the background gives you this feeling of safety, maybe, so that you can sleep. Makes so much sense. But still, the news. um, Maybe you can obviously continue doing this with the news, but I also often, that's why I'm not listening to audiobooks before bed, because usually I fall asleep when someone is reading something to me. That's not good. I mean, it's good because I fall asleep, but with audiobooks, I hated it when I fell asleep and then didn't remember where I was, and had to search. Yeah, that's why I don't listen to audiobooks while I'm in bed. Mm. I did all the prompts ahead. I think it's different than it used to be in terms of engagement and all. Do you feel like less people are participating? Is it that what you mean? But it's good to be prepared. Definitely, it's might be hard to just do really as it says each day in October and having to publish it then immediately. And I mean, it sounds like a really fun weekend. Yeah, Nintendo games. Did you play with your partner or did you just play by your own? I mean, I never had Nintendo. That's why. But I think there are games you can play together, can't you? JC, they could explain a lot because my daughter has also never been able to sleep without noise or something on. See, yeah. I also, when I'm here in the city and we sleep with an open window, and I always hear like cars driving by. Not many. It's not a loud street, but or people walking, and so this helps me because when I'm at my parents' house, it's really quiet there. And that's when I'm like lying in bed, like, it's so quiet. It's really like this loud, quiet, I totally get it that you need some noise that you're used to. I've tried putting on old TV shows, or a movie that was old, and a repeat, and it just made me tune in to watch it. Yeah. The news doesn't really do that. It's a way I can hear people talking, but not really feel like I have to stay tuned into what they're saying. Yeah, makes sense. Less connections made. I think it might not do this next year. Yeah. And you got a new Zelda game, Echoes of Wisdom, and I really didn't like it at first, but then got quite into it. I have to talk to my friends. They also play Zelda. Complete silence is too loud. Yeah, exactly. It's disturbing me. It's quite easy, but sadly, I think it's much shorter. Might soon be finishing it. Then you will find something else to have fun with, I'm pretty sure. So, just looking for another timer. Let's just take this one. 15 minutes. I will drink a little bit of coffee during this sprint. So, you got really silent. That was loud. Maybe I have to watch my voice. I don't know. Sometimes I talk to, I don't know. So let's sprint for now. I was just wondering, for instance, James isn't here. Is it because of the time switch or something else? I'm always wondering when people, okay, I'm always wondering when people who usually are here don't show up. You stopped talking for too long, yeah, and you were like wide awake. So, okay, but for now, let's sprint and enjoy the snowfall. And yeah, the coffee. Yeah, we all miss James when he isn't here. It's the same as quiet. It's so loud without James. It's we see he's missing. Okay, let's sprint. Okie dokie. Sprint number 2 is over. How did everybody do? I was just in the middle of talking. So the break came too early for me. In the middle of my thoughts, but I can continue during the last sprint. Let's say hi to Mark. Hello, good morning. How I hope you enjoyed the extra hour we got during the weekend. We talked, Emmy and I talked about her new job that she found, which is great. I mean, it's always good to have a job, but Emmy also said happy is relative. It is still way too hard for the payment offered. Yeah. For some reason, standard pay and standard duties are off scale, so I'm working on smaller pay than usual, and reminds Emmy of her training days, which is very questionable if it's worth to then have qualifications. Yeah, you worked so hard to get your qualifications. I remember you doing the exams and putting lots of work into that, and yeah, and then pay is never going to be good. Still, you still get not more. Yeah, as you said it here, to put it simply, I still have more responsibility and do more, but I'm paid at similar range to a trainee. So really, what's the point? I totally get that. Yeah. Normal range of duties for starter pay is double of the trainee, so you have more responsibility and still not the pay doesn't match that. The pay is just slightly higher at a starter position in comparison to a trainee. And Emmy also said, I'm only taking 2 days a week as a trainee. I was only doing 3 as my body is not able to cope with more. Had lots of burnouts and illnesses. Yeah, I remember. So it's, I hate it when, I mean, it's not just about the money, obviously, but we all need money. And when then the job is also very, how do you say, taxing, or when it's really bad for your mental health and your body, it's really hard, and then the payment doesn't match. It's even worse. The motivation, I mean, you need some intrinsic motivation to do this. And so I hope that at least the team you are working with is good, that the general mood, which probably also plays a big role in how you feel about your work, is good. And oh yeah, and Emmy also said, well, despite less of pay, the position is better to the previous one. There was double of the work and little support. Yeah. And I used to be able to work without holidays for an entire year and every day and do writing after work. So it's sad to be this unhealthy. Yeah. This probably took a toll on you already. And now you have to be careful with your energy levels. And there are places where training positions are unpaid. So there should be less to complain about. Yeah, but it's bad. And yeah. I mean, yeah. That's why only doing 2 days. Yeah, so to look out for herself. But won't lie, we were talking with my partner that in view of pay, might need to get a second job. Yeah, that's the problem. You want to make sure that you don't overdo it with the work, but on the other hand, you need the money. And when the payment is so bad, yeah, that's then you, yeah, somehow you need to still live, and that's why you need money and then work. And when the work crushes you, it's a cycle. Like then you get sick, and as you said before, you were stronger or could do more work, but it took a toll on you probably, and now you have to really be careful to not do too much. And then yeah, that's why so many people are thinking about how can I earn money with my passion, because they just want to find something that they can work kind of enough hours, or that they enjoy doing the work and then still earn enough money from, because that's also what we talked. I just had a good talk with a friend yesterday, and we talked about that as a creative person, you also want to handle your energy levels when you work a lot, and then afterwards you're so depleted and you cannot work creatively afterwards, or struggle with that. So that's also bad for your mental health then, because that's something we kind of need to do regularly, staying creative or expressing ourselves creatively. So my friend tries to work in her creativity in her job. I also try to find ways to have fun with the work things. But yeah, it's a struggle, but we have to work certain hours to earn money. So that's, yeah. JC, I finished writing out my goals for the week. Yes, awesome. Setting up some things for the week and playing some games while watching a YouTube video. Oh, you did a lot. Now I'm getting ready for bed. Awesome. Yeah. And JC said hi to Mark and also said, yeah, that's terrible. Emmy, I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. I think the biggest thing, it makes me grouchy and I complain much more than I used to. An impact on my personality. Yeah, but it's understandable. It's like I said, it's this kind of cycle or trap you're in. It feels like a trap. And I'm guessing you started out in this field because you wanted to do it. I don't know if when you started out, how you felt about everything, that you actually thought you would enjoy it, and now it's more negative than positive. I don't know how you feel about the impact you have on people. I mean, your work is very important, but when you constantly feel like, yeah, they don't show this with the payment that it's important, they treat you badly, then you lose the excitement. And when you don't enjoy your work, it will have an impact on your mental health, on your body, and that's why it's so, yeah. And then you're kind of stuck because you did so much to get the qualification, and then it's like, what now? I need the money. But if you really have to look for a second job, maybe try to find something that's a little bit more different. Maybe this is a way out, like finding something that you enjoy more and has less of an impact on your mood and body. I kind of started it randomly, yeah. So it wasn't like that you felt like, yo, I want to help people, and the medical field is what I feel like doing is the right thing for me, yeah. But like I said, even now that you feel maybe a little bit stuck, you can try to find alternatives, I would say. I think to protect yourself, trying to find something that you can do, maybe with your qualifications, maybe not, maybe it's something different, but something that you earn money with. Obviously, you don't want to start with something new that you don't earn anything with. Yeah, when you're not loving what you do, it tends to show. So it sucks that they don't pay people. Yeah, exactly. That's the minimum they should do. At least pay you what it's worth. I mean, because you're paying a high price anyway, because it's very stressful. When you feel like you're not appreciated, I think that's what it is with the payment. When you feel like they are not appreciating, or society is not appreciating what you're doing, it's just another negative thing that will bring your mood down and then have those negative effects on you. I was like, let's make a list of things I could do with my subjects, so the most difficult to easiest. So I put med school first and got into my first choice. It was like, I have 6 years of studying to figure it out. Yeah. But still, there must be some alternative that you can do. Something will come up, hopefully. Like, yeah, because I feel like it doesn't matter what job you take in that field, it feels like all of them are not good for you. So COVID radically changed healthcare for the worse. In the US, sharp increases in paperwork to government bureaucracy have made for a lot of pointless. Yeah, we have the same here. I just read articles or hear people say that the paperwork is so bad they don't have the time to actually work with the people. And it sucks money out of the system that then that actually is needed to pay the medical staff and increases the stress. Exactly. Yeah, it's the same problem here, definitely in Germany and obviously in the UK for ME. And this will bite us in, yeah, this will bite us soon enough, every one of us, when this continues and they don't find a solution for that, because everyone gets sick or old or whatever we need medical stuff and when they're not happy. And I think during COVID was also a point where lots of people left the medical field to work somewhere else. That's why I'm thinking also for Emmy there might be a solution somewhere else, because yeah, I mean, you cannot burn yourself to, yeah, and have to look after yourself and find something that works for you. Okay, I have to stop talking. I'm just looking at the clock. Let's have a fun sprint. Here we go. A 20-minute Halloween sprint. Let's enjoy the Halloween mood. It's more fun than talking about, yeah, being underpaid and working too much. So enjoy sprint number 3. Okie dokie. That's the end of this stream. I see you soon, my friends. I will be back tomorrow and wish you all a wonderful day and night. And a wonderful start into the week. So see you soon, my friends. Ciao, ciao, ciao.